Hello. Now we'll try to solve an exponential equation in quadratic form. Okay, let me write the equation so that becomes very clear to you what am I trying to do. Let's say we have a function like 2 to the power of 2x plus 3 times 2 to the power of x equals to 10, and that's an equation. How is it an equation? Because we have equal to sign. And why is it called exponential equation? Because we have exponent, which is a variable. That's why it's an exponential equation. Well, if you look at this equation, it's kind of quadratic form of the equation. How? Let us say, let's substitute 2 to the power of x. Let 2 to the power of x be some variable p. In that case, I can write this equation as, because 2 to the power of x is p, so I get p square plus 3 times p, and I'll bring 10 on this side this time, minus 10 equals to 0. Do you see? Now it becomes a quadratic equation. Do you see that? So it has exponential components in it, but by substituting 2 to the power of x equals to p, I made it in a quadratic form. Now, once I have an equation in a quadratic form, I can solve with quadratic formula or by factoring, correct? So let's solve it. Well, so can we solve by factoring? Let's look. Minus 10, we need two numbers whose product is minus 10. Okay, so let's say two numbers, m and n, whose product is minus 10, and m plus n, sum should be 3. Okay, so the two numbers could be 5 times 2, right? And if you need minus, one is positive number is bigger for us. So plus 5 and minus 2, that should work. Therefore, we can write this in factored form, and we say this is equals to p plus 5 times p minus 2 equals to 0. So that's our solution. Now these factors are equal to 0. That means we have two solutions here. One is p equals to minus 5, and this one gives p equals to 2. So we got these two solutions. You have to remember that in given exponential equation, whatever solution you get, you should always check for it. Okay, always check for it. There could be solutions which are not permitted. Okay, now let's go ahead with it. P is minus 2, but what is p? P is 2 to the power of x. So we have here, we substitute back p as 2 to the power of x, and we say 2 to the power of x is equals to minus 5. Well, as you know, exponential function can never be negative, right? So this is not really a solution, right? So we have no solution here, right? How about this? So 2 to the power of x is p. So we say 2 to the power of x is equals to 2. Okay, that means x is equals to 1, right? Because this could be seen as 2 to the power of 1, therefore x is equals to 1. That is one solution which we have got. Now, whenever we get a solution, let's check it, right? So if you check it, let's plug this value here. So what do we have? So we have 2 to the power of 2 times 1, which is 2, plus 3 times 2 to the power of 1, right? So this is equal to 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 times 2 is 6, which is 10, right? This is what we wanted. So that's fine. So we get our solution. Anyway, so the idea here is that if you are given an equation like this, which is an exponential equation, we can do a substitution and change it into a quadratic form. Once it is in quadratic form, we can apply all the strategies which we have learned in solving quadratic equations and find a solution. And then, once we have a solution, we revert back to our substitution and then try to find the value of x. Some values may not be permitted. So always check your answer. Perfect. So therefore, we get x equals to 1 as our answer. So the solution for this equation is x equals to 1. Perfect. Thank you.